The divine encounter of grace. The sun blazed high in the sky as Jesus journeyed through Samaria, a region many Jews avoided due to deep-rooted prejudice. Weary from his travels, he stopped at Jacob's well near the village of Sychar. His disciples had gone into town to buy food, leaving him alone in the quiet of the 6th hour, the heat of midday. As Jesus rested, a Samaritan woman approached, carrying her water jar. Her steps were cautious, her gaze low. Unlike the other women who came to the well in the cool of morning or evening, she arrived alone, under the harsh sun. Her timing revealed much about her. She was an outcast, shunned by her community because of her reputation. She had been married 5 times and was now living with a man who was not her husband. Yet, in the midst of her brokenness, she was about to encounter divine grace, a moment that would transform not only her life, but the lives of many in her village. The one seen as the least, the woman with the lowest status, would become a vessel for God's glory. After her conversation with Jesus, where he revealed everything she had done and declared that he was the Messiah, her heart was overwhelmed with joy. The truth pierced through her shame, filling her with hope. She left her water jar behind, a symbol of the burdens she no longer carried, and ran back to the village. She no longer cared about her reputation or the whispers that had once silenced her. Her heart burned with the realization of who she had met. "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did," she exclaimed to the villagers. "Could this be the Messiah?" Her words carried such urgency and conviction that the people were moved. Curious and stirred by her transformation, they followed her back to the well to see the man who had changed her life. Through her testimony, the Samaritan woman became a beacon of mercy and repentance for her entire village. Many believed in Jesus because of her words. God had used the least expected person, a woman with a broken past, to draw countless others to salvation. The Samaritan woman's obedience in sharing her testimony unleashed a ripple of transformation, demonstrating the power of God's grace to redeem not just individuals but entire communities. Her story reminds us that no one is beyond the reach of God's mercy. Through one willing heart, the light of Christ can shine into the darkest places, bringing healing, hope, and salvation to all.